The 160cc motorcycle space is quite interesting, and no wonder all the manufacturers want a piece of it. We recently did a mega 160cc comparo, and you can check out Jehan's video on our channel. One of those contenders was this, the Hero Xtreme 160R. As you can see, it has received an upgrade. It has got updates on the cosmetic front, mechanical front and hardware. So have these updates made this bike a better motorcycle? And more importantly, does it justify the new value? We are in Jaipur to get you that answer. So let's start this video with styling, and as you can see, Hero designers have altered the styling. Now design is a personal choice, but among all the 160cc motorcycle, the Xtreme 160R was my favorite. Now coming back to the new motorcycle, the overall theme of this bike is to add more muscle. Starting with the headlight, the design is the same, but it gets a new panel to make it look much more sharper. Moving forward, you get a new chunky fuel tank with large extensions. And you also get a large underbelly cowl. The seats are also different. Instead of a single seat, the new bike gets a split seat. Also, these are chunky units. As you can see, the overall theme is to add more muscle. And it works for this because of this golden upside down fork that gives the motorcycle a mean stance. What do you guys think of this styling? Do let us know in the comments. The bike comes in 3 variants: Standard, Connected 2.0 and Pro. Surprisingly, the Pro variant misses out on a lot of features when compared to the Connected variant, as it just gets call and message alerts via Bluetooth. The Connected trim receives an eSIM via which the rider can access the bike's location and use geofencing, and it sends out accident alerts as well. The rider can also access turn-by-turn navigation, but for that he will have to use the app on the phone. And honestly, Google Maps is more trustworthy. I'm also not a big fan of the digital instrument console, as it is very difficult to read under harsh sunlight, and also the layout is very cluttered. A large TFT screen would have been a welcome addition. There are 2 big mechanical updates on the new motorcycle. First is the inclusion of 4-volt technology, and second is the addition of oil cooling. Now this has resulted in the power figure increasing by 1.6 PS, while torque has increased by 0.6 Newton meters. The increase in power can be easily felt, as this motorcycle delivers better and more peppier acceleration. Now Hero claims that this motorcycle is the quickest motorcycle in this segment, but they haven't given out any figures. So we'll have to wait for a road test to confirm that. The increase in torque means that this engine is much more tractable. The older bike felt easy to ride at 3rd gear. This motorcycle feels easy to ride even in 5th gear. So this will be a much more better city bike, and this should also make it much more fuel efficient in the city. Again, we'll have to verify those numbers when we get this motorcycle for a road test, but the overall jump in performance can be easily felt. And now onto the hardware, and as you can see, the frame and the brakes are the same, but the big news is the inclusion of an upside down fork. Now the handling of the Xtreme 160R was very neutral, which meant it performed decently in high-speed cornering and city riding in terms of agility. But with the inclusion of the upside down fork, you get much more confidence on the front end, and this allows you to carry much higher cornering speeds. And we had equal amounts of fun on the CIT test track and on the mountain roads around Jaipur. It is time for a verdict, and by now you guys would have figured out that all those incremental changes have made this motorcycle much better than its predecessor. The engine feels more livelier, it is more tractable, and also the inclusion of upside down fork means that riders can corner hard with confidence. So Hero engineers have done a commendable job. What isn't commendable though is the price, because the new Xtreme 160R 4V commands a premium of 8,000 to 10,000 rupees over its predecessor, and that's a lot of money. Had Hero managed to include dual channel ABS for this price, it would have been fantastic value. Having said that, if you are looking for a fast and fun 160cc motorcycle, the Xtreme 160R 4V should be in your radar.